Okay, and everyone can see my screen okay, right? My full PowerPoint screen. Okay, great. Okay, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Rick Billings. Welcome to the webinar. For those that don't know me, I'm a professional network marketer. I live here in Orlando, Florida. And I want to kind of give you my little backstory to kind of see where I've been and where I've came from and up until where I am to now. And then we're going to kind of present to you a business opportunity this evening. And so for the guests that are on the webinar, welcome. I've been a professional photographer for over 30 years, and I purchased my first business in 1985. There's a picture of me and my wife in our studio in Omaha, Nebraska. I bought a studio when I was 23 or 24 years old, and it was quite amazing. It took me about 3 months to purchase it because I had no money, and they wanted $267,000 for it. And it was a home studio. And the owner believed in me after really getting to know him. And I was working in the photography industry in Omaha. And I had 4 mortgages. I had a mortgage on the home, a first and a second. And I had a mortgage on the business, a first and a second. I found a bank that would loan me on the home and on the business. And the owner took a second on each of them. And I went $267,000 in debt, had no money, and I made it happen. And so we are moving along quite a bit, and it was just kind of funny because about, 3 or 4 years into it, I get a knock at the door one day, and this is a really nice home studio out in the western part of Omaha, and it was the state of Nebraska, and they said, "We want to buy your property." And I said, "Well, it's not for sale. I have a photography business here." They said, "Well, we'll just condemn it." So they can make a long story short, they condemned my property. I fought them and got a leftover piece of land back, had it rezoned commercial. The price went up 5 times in value, and I borrowed, I borrowed about 600,000 and built a brand new studio, an 8,000 square foot home studio. We lived in half of the upstairs. The downstairs was a rectangle camera room, as you can see the rectangular shape right there. And this was in 1992. You could actually drive right inside my camera room. And our studio that I was in previously, you just seen, was about 50 yards in front of it. And this was our backyard. And everybody was saying, "Who's building that big home behind that little house right there?" And then one weekend, we bulldozed the other house down, and this was there, and the rest is history. Well, we're trucking along, doing well, and there's a lot of things that happen in the industry, and I was very prominent in industry. And in 1995, I become the first digital photographer in North America. I bought a camera from Kodak for $30,000. Back when there was not, they made a camera for NASA, but I had a vision, and I knew what I wanted to do with it. And so I bought this camera and I started doing portraits with it. I started doing all kinds of things, and everybody was curious. And so I started a digital training facility within my studio here in the off months. And we trained photographers from all around the world came to my studio to learn how to transition their business digital. And, this camera I spent $30,000 for, right now the iPhone makes a better picture than that camera did back then. But we were able to make it happen. And it was truly amazing. And that was 1995, so almost 20 years ago. One of the most prominent pictures I've taken was I photographed 189 heads of state for the United Nations. Kodak hired me to photograph these people. And obviously you can see President Clinton, Tony Blair, Putin. These are all the presidents of the different states, heads of states, I guess, countries. And it was quite the deal. It was a 3-day shoot. All the preparation beforehand. It's amazing to see the Secret Service that all these people travel with, their doctors. It was just quite an amazing experience. And we had once we got them all in there, we had 6 or 8 minutes to take these pictures. We had to say smile in all these different languages so people would smile. And the picture ran on the front page of the New York Times the next day. And I actually digitally closed Tony Blair's coat, and they were freaking out that I was altering the picture, but I did, and they loved it. So anyway, it was quite fun. As I continued my story, in 1998, I merged my photography business in with a company in Pittsburgh, and I started an online sports photography franchise. And, because I was digital and we were shooting youth sports photography, everything was great. I had two other partners. We each invested about $1.5 million into this venture. Basically, I was all in. We had about $4.5 million into this venture, and in 2001, the dot-com boom hit, and I lost everything. Okay. Now, life is how you react to things. Okay. I'm an optimist, and I wouldn't be here today if that didn't happen. Okay. I'm not thankful for it happening, but it's okay. You move on. You learn a tremendous amount when things like that happen. So I relocated in 2003 to Orlando and started doing photography again. We actually relocated our sports photography company here, and then I let my partners continued on, and I went back in photography, my craft that I knew. And needless to say, I met my network marketing sponsor in 2006. I was in a network marketing meeting in a B&I group, and I was showing photography, and she was in my first company I was in. It was a company that was publicly traded, and she hired me to do her grandkids' pictures and spent $1,300 and says, I can write you a check for your bill, which is fine because I had concierge service. I delivered everything and so on to the homes and everything, and didn't have a studio. Everything was on location. Or she says, I can put you in my business. And about 15 minutes later, I'm signing an application, and I joined her network marketing business. I contemplated quite a while about, did I want to start another photography business again? I had 27 employees in Nebraska. My studio, I sold it, and it's still going today in Omaha. So from 1985, the studio is still in existence. I do a wonderful job, beautiful job, still carries my name on it and stuff like that. And I'm so proud of the owners that have it today, carrying on the reputation. But truly, to me, when I learned about leverage and residual income, that was a game changer. That really was a game changer. I never wanted to do nothing else except network marketing. And I can tell you that, in the beginning, I wasn't coachable because I've been self-employed my entire life. And that's one of the biggest things that I regret is I wasn't 100% coachable. I was coachable, but not 100% coachable because I thought I knew the way to do certain things. So how will you generate more income? Think about how you're going to generate more income. If you wanted to increase your income, you could, work more hours in most cases, and you have to ask yourself that question, do I really want to do that? If I want to make twice the income I make today, I would have to work twice the hours. How about creating a way to generate leveraged residual income? Earn money off of other people's efforts. Folks, that is called leverage. And that is powerful. That's how the wealthy people obtain wealth, is they utilize leverage. J. Paul Getty, one of the richest men in the world, said, I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Folks, he was one of the richest men in the world. When you start studying leverage and you read some books on leverage and how people use it, it's unbelievable how it's in front of our face every single day, but we don't take advantage of it. The wealthy people do. Well, it's time to have a mind change, a mind shift, and open your mind to the possibilities. When you look at linear income versus residual income, this is a fact, okay? Your income as linear grows, it grows linear, okay? You get a bump up every once in a while, cost of living increase. You're trading your time for money. When you stop working, your income stops. When a doctor stops doing surgery, his income stops. When a photographer doesn't take portraits anymore, your income stops. Okay? If you're disabled, you have less income. You're creating money just to pay the bills. It's a vicious cycle. And there's not enough time to enjoy your income because you're having to work more. Now, when you look at residual income, it can grow exponentially. It's leveraging your time and others. When you stop, your income can continue growing. If you're disabled, your income continues. You're creating true wealth and time freedom to enjoy it. Yes, you can see it starts out less, and you're working hard, and you're spending time and energy, and it starts out less, but as you go along, depending on how much time you give it, You cross that linear income line. And boy, when that happens, your income just starts going up because you find more time to do your residual income business, and you have less time for your linear income job, and you spend more time, and then you stop working, and it just goes and goes and goes. It's exciting. So how do you create residual income? You can be a music recording artist. You can write a best-selling novel. You can be a famous actor. You can sell insurance. You can buy and rent real estate. Or you can build a network marketing business that has a recurring consumable product. That is key, recurring consumable. There are a lot of network companies out there that are just one-off sales. I would recommend shying away from that. Let's look what Bill Gates said. If I was given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. Look at Sir Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. Folks, you can learn and earn at the same time. Look at Donald Trump. He was on Letterman one time, and this is a while back, but he still said this. Letterman asked him, what would you do if you lost everything and had to start over from scratch? Donald Trump said immediately, with no hesitation, I would find a good network marketing company and get to work. The audience shouted and booed. Trump said, that's why I'm sitting here and you guys are sitting out there. Think about it. These people know exactly how leverage works. And network marketing is getting more notoriety. Look at the legend, Jim Rohn. Network marketing is the big wave of the future. It takes the place of franchising, which now requires too much capital for the average person. Folks, we are in a business that is booming and will continue to boom for decades and decades and decades. Think about it. There's nothing that allows the average person to achieve massive wealth in this business than network marketing. Yes, you got to work on your personal development, but when you gain that, you can become, and you have the passion, and it goes from your head to your heart, you become unstoppable in this business. You don't trade your time for dollars. You make residual passive income. So we're going to talk about a company called ARIIX. ARIIX has a mission to unleash the human potential for good. ARIIX is an opportunity company that sells high-quality brands to entrepreneurs around the globe. Here are the owners and the management team of ARIIX. Dr. Fred Cooper is the CEO. Mark Wilson on the bottom right is our president. Jeff Yates on the bottom left. Winhan in the middle. Riley up in the upper right. Ian Chandler, Deanna Latson. The six gentlemen here were with my previous company that I was with for 6.5 years. And May 16, 2011, they left. They were Section 16 employees of a publicly traded company. And folks, I've been in business my entire life. I've been self-employed. I know that 4 Section 16 employees do not walk out and leave. Fred was the president of that company. Mark and Riley were vice presidents, and Jeff was the CFO of that company. You don't leave a publicly traded company without a big reason. There were some ethical things going on that they didn't agree with. Changing things in the field without telling people. They did not, it wasn't their ethics. So they said, we're leaving. We caught wind of it, said, hey, what's going on? What's going on with you guys? We're sorry, we just had it. We don't tell you all the details. We're starting our own company. Told us just a little bit. We said, we're in. We're with you. My previous company found out and terminated me. I thought I owned my own business. They terminated me. They terminated my sponsor. I was making just barely into 6 figures. She was making multiple 6 figures. They terminated us 6 weeks before ARIIX launched. You can't fight them. They're too big. But what I could do is share the vision of ARIIX with everybody. The first thing that ARIIX did was form the Bill of Rights, a first in the industry. They said, we're going to change this industry. We're going to put it in writing. We're going to commit to the field that we're not going to change the compensation plan on you without telling you. We're going to have a partner council that can help make decisions. We're going to have a founders club that can help, that would own part of this company with us, which is amazing. Here's 11 Bill of Rights that you can be assured to. You can sign an agreement, your policies and procedures. And if we change them, you don't have to agree to them. You can stay with your original policies and procedures. What kind of company does that? A company with integrity, a management team with integrity, with honesty, with trust. That's the owners of ARIIX. And I'll be with them the rest of my life. I'm so passionate about this business. They have won so many awards in 3 years. July 4, 2011, here we are, a little over 3 years later. They've been recognized for all kinds of awards you can see right here. Stevie Awards, Product of the Year. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning of their accomplishments as we continue to grow to a multi-billion-dollar company. They have offices right now in Hong Kong, Tokyo. Our headquarters is in Bonneville, Utah. We just opened an office in China. China makes you do business there 3 years. Open an office there. Invest in an office there, in a facility. Put so much money in the bank. And then they give you a license to do business in China. We should have that very soon. Our business is probably going to triple or quadruple when that happens. So you better buckle your seatbelts if you're an ARIIX rep on this call, on this webinar. We are in all these countries providing a global opportunity. United States, China, Hong Kong, Canada, Japan, the Netherlands, Taiwan, Mexico, Thailand, Australia, Singapore, Portugal. We're in the Russian Federation, Kazakhstan, Ukraine. We're now shipping in Germany, the UK, Ireland, and Spain. Is all coming out of the EU through Netherlands. This company is on fire. We are fixing to move into massive, massive momentum where many, many multimillionaires will be created. We're doing about $100 run rate right now, $1.6 million, $1.7 million a week in revenue. China's doing $1 million a week themselves. We have a lot of catching up to do here in the U.S. and other countries. But we're getting there as they continue to develop these fields in these countries with representatives and support. You know, it's a lot as a company grows. But these guys, it's not a new company 3 years old because these guys have been working together for 12, 14 years at their previous company. It's not people think, well, this is a new company. Well, yeah, it's a new company with 18 years of experience working together now. Okay? You've got to look a little bit deeper than what's on the surface. You know, General Motors owns Chevy, Buick, GM, and Cadillac. $155.8 billion in sales. Yum Brands. Have you ever heard of Yum Brands? They own Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, $13 billion in sales. And there's this company called ARIIX that owns Nutrify, Slenderize, Purity, Revive, and just launched another brand. Branding products to specific customers just makes sense. Offering a wide spectrum of products and diversified demographics enables ARIIX representatives to expand their potential customer base for greater growth and substantial sales. Folks, this is a powerful, powerful business model that very, very few get in the network marketing industry. But in corporate America, they know how to leverage the different brands. We got another 6 or 8 brands that will come underneath this umbrella in the next several years. How exciting can that be? As they develop brands, they're doing it through collaboration. We are not one company with one person that discovered something or has everything in their mind. Dr. Ray Strands, our medical director, come from my previous company. He's a 14-year practicing physician. We have a scientific advisory board. There's a couple more people, actually, that I don't even have on here yet. From a holistic dentist to master formulators. We have a wellness council that spans 20, 30, 40 people that are bringing products from all around the world into ARIIX. We will be a true health and wellness company. Mark my word. Dr. Ray Strand, like I said, he's a 40-year practicing physician, has spent 18 years focused on preventative and nutritional medicine. He's written many, many books that are in multiple languages around the world. And this gentleman is our medical director and has a wealth of knowledge as we continue to build the ARIIX product line. We have manufacturer certifications and we have product endorsements. You can see them all right here. BSCG for the Olympic and professional athlete, TALA certification, Consumer Labs, NSF, our 100% potency guarantee. Our manufacturing facility is FDA OTC registered. They don't register the products, but the facility is registered. It means they can manufacture a drug in that facility. It's so tightly regulated on the raw materials and the quality that goes in the manufacturing process for consistency. I'm so excited to be involved with this company. I hope you can hear it in my voice. So I'm going to take you through the product line, our Nutrify line, just in a brief overview, not in too much detail. We have vitamins and we have minerals. They're a complete balance that our body needs. We have 100 trillion cells in the human body and 1 billion regenerate themselves every hour of the day. We must bathe the cells with optimal nutrition that is balanced. We have Omega Q, which is the omega-3s and CoQ10, 2 products in one. We have Vanali, which is grapeseed extract and vitamin C, a great antioxidant. We have Rejuvenex, which is 6 superfood extracts and 4 natural energy boosts. You need to pick me up, you take some Rejuvenex. It's a wonderful way to boost your energy. Restorex, it detoxes your body. It's got zeolite and chlorella and activated charcoal in it. It's another amazing product that helps flush toxins out of our body. Magna-Cal D is equal amounts of magnesium and calcium and vitamin D3 and K2. This is an amazing, amazing product. And I think we're going to see a lot more on this as studies surface using this product. We have BioPro-Q, which is ubiquinol. That's the active form of CoQ10. 8 to 10 times more powerful than CoQ10. It feeds the mitochondria of the cells, the powerhouse of the cells, the energy that we need on a daily basis to maintain good health. And we have MOA, 34 liquid superfruits that come from all over the world. Literally impossible to put this together. At this bottle, I think it's $36 or something like that. It would take you hundreds of dollars to collect all these things that are in these products, that is in MOA, I should say, to produce that. It's unbelievable, the quality that goes into our products. And this is our Nutrify line. And yes, there'll be additional products added to this line as we continue to mature on. Then we got our Slenderize line. This is a weight management system that's clinically proven to lose weight up to 3 times faster than diet and exercise alone. It's GMO-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, no artificial flavors or colors. This product, I'll show you in a second, this with the Pure Nourish right here, we have a base Pure Nourish that's a natural flavor. And then we have a Orange Beauty Boost that promotes healthy hair and skin that flavors the Pure Nourish. Or you can use a Power Boost that has a enriched with cocoa, okay, that replenishes energy and nutrients in your body. I tell you what, I take this, my kids love it. We mix it with some ice, a little almond milk, Pure Nourish, and then Power Boost, and it tastes like the most awesome smoothie you ever had. And I have that for breakfast. Okay, it's wonderful, and you're getting a balance of nutrients. It's great for athletic performance and recovery, optimal athletic performance and recovery. You're getting the BCAAs in the Power Boost, so there's athletes that are really enjoying this product. And I tell you what, this is our flagship product. This product alone, we have more people that buy SlenderX outside of our network, which is a key criteria that is so important. People are losing amazing weight. SlenderX increases your weight loss. It helps you suppress your appetite and supports burning fat. And then the Accelerate is B12, a naturally stabilizes your metabolism. It boosts your energy. This is clinically proven to lose 13 to 16 pounds in 28 days. And we have some amazing results. Look at James. The doctors give him 6 months to live. He was 553 pounds on the far left. He's lost 203 pounds in 15 months. He has his life back. It's amazing. And the wonderful person I hope to meet someday that introduced him to the product, which I don't know, but somebody cared enough about him. He was in a wheelchair on oxygen taking insulin shots. He's walking around. He's got so much life in him now. It's amazing. Look at these people, the weight they've lost. From somebody that wants to just get their six-pack cut to people that really need to lose a lot of weight. To Lisa that's lost 130 pounds in a wheelchair. I've lost 38 pounds myself. This is an unbelievable product. When I say flagship, you can build a business in ARIIX on Slenderize and Accelerate alone. It has a great profit margin on it. It's done right. People buy this product because it works. And everybody that follows the program, it works. And it teaches you how to get junk food out of your life, get sugar out of your life, and eat healthy. Our next brand we'll talk about is Purity. This amazing filter on the far right is unbelievable. And I'm going to take a drink out of mine. Put my mouth here. That filter will filter any water source in the world except the ocean. You can dip it in a mud puddle and drink pure water out of it. It goes in a plastic or a stainless steel bottle. It's the world's safest and most advanced portable filtration system made, and ARIIX has a patent on it. It takes viruses, protozoan, radiation. It takes all these things out, heavy metals. It takes out fungus, algae, mold, bacteria, mildew. It removes chlorine and iodine and odors. It is amazing what it takes out of the water. And compared to bottled water, it is 5-10 times cheaper. It's a great product. And a product that we just launched last weekend is Purity Air. And this is, again, they went over the top. It's 11-stage Purity Air filtration system. With air being one of the most vital resources that we cannot live without, ARIIX is now providing the cleanest air for your home and family. It's not available. They'll soon take pre-orders on it. It'll be available in January. This machine, what I've seen of it and the videos I've seen of it, is unbelievable. 11 stages. Now, there's a company that everybody's heard of, practically everybody's heard of, that starts with an A. And they sell over 1 million of these a year in China. 1 million air machines in China. And I believe it's like an 8-stage or something like that. This is an 11-stage. ARIIX went over the top. They added zeolite in it. They had a zeolite. They added activated carbon in it. And they had ionized needles are in it to ionize the air as the last stage it goes through. This, you are going to want to own one of these things. It's portable. It moves around your home. You can just move it around. Again, they are doing things going over the top in the products they're bringing to the market. The last line is our Revive line. Body wash, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. These ingredients are all free of PEGs, sulfate, paraben-free, phthalate-free, PVC. These are just amazing when you start to learn about the ingredients. All the natural ingredients is in the body wash. I mean, when you look at the back and see the ingredients, there's like 30, 40 ingredients is in here that do so many different things for the health of your hair and your skin. And again, we have master formulators that are bringing this to the market that have 25, 30 years experience in the industry. This stuff is amazing. And you can't believe what's coming. I don't have it in my slides, but they launched a prime brand, which is essential oils that won't hit the U.S. until the first part of the year, or maybe the first or second quarter, because they're launched in Asia first. Okay? Amazing products. So as we look at the products that we talked about and the brands we have, you can really truly build a lucrative business with the ARIIX brands as they bring additional ones on. I'm going to talk a little bit about the business side now. Why, Tim Sales. Tim Sales is the author of Brilliant Compensation. He started network marketing over 25, maybe it's 26, 27 years ago now, being in ARIIX 3 years now. He built a company up doing $150,000 a month within 5 years. He used a very simple formula, and when he's seen what Mark and Fred and Jeff and Riley and Deanna and when they wanted to do with ARIIX, he came out of retirement. He was making $150,000 a month for 18 years in retirement. He was consulting for the industry, consulted for over 200 companies. He was inside of every company, and they wanted him to join them. But he says, I'm choosing ARIIX because they have my 5 criteria that I think are very important. And that's a company must go long term. Okay. The products must sell outside the network. And we're proving that with many of them, especially SlenderX and Accelerate. A company will grow and continue to grow. And they're achieving that in many different ways. I'll touch on as we go through here. And you must be paid well for your production. And the training must produce successful representatives. That's why he said, I want to be responsible for developing the BOSS, the business orientation system. I want to put a training platform together to train people how to do this business right. And trust me, when you follow that system, and it's not complicated, it's very simple, 6 steps. If you follow it, you can build to a massive business. Now, when we talk about the Activate compensation plans, the ARIIX compensation plan, we have 3 patents on the compensation plan. Now, isn't that forward thinking? It pays out as much as 50% more than competitors. So one of our patents is on the multi-line. What does multi-line mean? Multi-line means that we can build our business with as many lines wide as we want to, infinity. And we can build our business as many levels deep as we want to, with no limitation. Okay? When you got a unilevel, you're limited. A binary is limited. A matrix is limited. They all fit inside of a multi-line. I mean by that, if somebody said, hey, I got my matrix, can I just bring it over? Yeah, it fits right inside of our plan. And we have a patent on it, so nobody else can do it. Okay? That's amazing. So let's talk about what creates point volume, because we get paid on point volume. So what creates point volume? All products purchased personally generate point volume. In other words, you have a product. Okay, I don't know if my webcam's there. You got a product. You buy that yourself personally, or you buy it and you sell it to somebody else, but you bought it personally. It generates point volume, 100 PV, let's say, for an example. All enrollment packs generate point volume when they're sold. 150, 500, 1,000, 2,000. All active auto deliveries generate recurring point volume each cycle. So it means 75 points, 75 points, 75 points. Here in North America, we only have to have 75 points. In Asia, they have to have 100 to keep your business active, to get tax advantages, and all those, and to get paid commission. And then products generate PV when sold. Okay? All different types of products. They all have different PV, point volume on them. So we get point volume from many different ways. Basically, products that move through our organization. Isn't that novel? Okay? We earn 15% base commission on all of our pay lines. In ARIIX, you have one power line. It's the line in your business that has the most volume each week, no matter how many lines you have wide. The one line that has the most volume is considered your power line. All your other lines are considered pay lines, and we earn 15% base commission on all of our pay lines. We can earn $2,000 a week on every single pay line in base commission. Now here we're just putting 75 points across 3 pay lines. 15% in each one of those is 1125, which is 3375. But we can earn on infinite pay lines, okay? And we can earn on volume all the way up to 13,334, because that 13,334 times 15% is $2,000, okay? We have another patent pending here called auto balance. And what auto balance means is that When you say, for an example, in this gold bucket here, we have 450 PV. This is an example of 450 points that comes from preferred customers and or personal volume. Let's say you have some preferred customers that are buying your SlenderX. They're buying your vitamins and minerals. They're buying MOA. Their points each week that they buy it in goes into the bucket. And at the end of the week, Friday night, the computer says, let's see how many points you have in your bucket. We'll auto balance them. We'll just put them in your business that will pay you the most money. So if you have two lines, in this case, you had 150 on your power line in black there, it would put 150 on your power line and 150 twice your pay line, because that's 300, 300. You would earn 15%, $45 in commission on that. Does that make sense? Okay. It runs a mathematical algorithm that determines, depending how many lines you or how many income positions you have, to pay you the most amount of money. So what if you have 4 lines? That same 450 points on the right goes 150, 150, 150. You earn 6750, which 50% more than if you have 2 lines. So the more lines that you have in your business, the more money that you can make in your auto balance. Now let's think about this. This concept here takes the compensation plan to people that want to sell products in our business, like a chiropractor, like a weight loss coach, like a doctor that doesn't want to recruit anybody, that wants to sell our awesome products. Their volume auto balances in their business. ARIIX every Friday generates them a commission check. They don't have to recruit anybody. Okay, well, I shouldn't say that, because you got to have 4 people to make this happen on 4 lines. So you got to have your business active there. Okay, but it auto balances their business. Okay, they can be preferred customers there. We have what's called a 2X member, and a 2X membership gives you an extra 15% discount. It doubles all your bonuses in the Activate compensation plan, and it's free in the business and the elite pack. So all my examples going forward will have the 2X membership with the bonuses doubled. So we have several bonuses. We have an ASP bonus, okay? We have a team lead bonus, which is designed to get your products free. We have an income position bonus. We have a pay line bonus. We have a savings bonus, a matching bonus, and then there's the Founders Club. So let's talk about the ASP bonus. Basically, the ASP bonus is every business pack you sell, you make $75 cash bonus. Every elite pack, you make $200. So if you sell 6, if you came in with a business pack and you sold 6, you'd have your money back. If you came with the elite pack and you sold 4, you'd have your money back. It gives you a way to see how can you get a return on your investment. How many do you have to sell to get your money back? Okay, so this is the ASP bonus. A team lead bonus. When you have 4 representatives, you get the team lead bonus. When you have 4 active representatives, you qualify for team lead. Okay, and what that means is that you've earned $33.75 in base commission once a month from their auto ship. Okay, ARIIX says we're going to give you a $36.50 team lead bonus. And because you're a 2X member, we're going to give you another $36.50. Okay, we're going to double it. So you now just earned $106.75. And that money that you earn once a month is enough to cover your auto delivery. So your products are free. So we teach everybody, just get 4 people in the business and your products are free. Folks, the people that are in North America are going to get tax advantages that go tenfold the money they would spend on keeping their ARIIX business active, joining and activating it, because you get tax advantages from being a W-2 employee. Okay? So here's an income position bonus. And what that means is when you, what they call optimize your income position, meaning your line 1, in this case a power line, has 13,334 points. Okay? You add up points for all the products, people joining, everybody in your downline, no matter who brought them there, 13,334. And your pay line has 13,334. They give you 15% base commission, $2,000. And they say you're optimized, and they give you another income position, another pay line and another income position. So you now just earned your second income position that you can place below yourself and get paid on that, and all that volume flows up to your other line. And they give you a income position bonus. So when you optimize one income position, you get $460 because you're a 2X member. It's only $230, but 2X members get $460. If you optimize 2 of them, you get $1,380 for that week on top of the $2,000. That's a bonus. That's a bonus. It's 2% of worldwide sales. They put it in a bonus pool. Everybody that optimizes, they divvy the money up once a week. It is amazing. The pay line bonus. You obviously have to get your income position bonus first because you optimize 2 lines. When you optimize a 3rd line in that week with 13, 34, and 3 lines, you would have a second pay line optimized. You earn $1,600. And if you had a 4th line, you would earn $4,800 extra on top of the $2,000 per line. Folks, this is where dreams come true. This is 1% of worldwide sales. You say, Rick, why is this more at 1% and less at 2%? Well, there's more people in the other pool. There's less people in this pool going wide. Okay? And so that's why there's more money to divvy up between the people that go wide. It's amazing, huh? It's fair. The savings bonus. This is a great bonus. A lot of people have car bonuses where they get you people in cars, they get them in a lease, and they're upside down. Their business doesn't go right, and they're on hook for a lease. Now their credit's run. ARIIX would never do that because they're financially, responsible. We earn 15% of our base commission when you earn over $250 in a week. So you earn $250 or more, they can say, hey, we're going to give you an extra 15%. They'll save this money in a savings account in the ARIIX bank. You can earn up to $500 a week, $2,000 a month. And when it gets to $10,000, they write you a check. So now you have a $10,000 check issued to you. Now you can put a down payment on a car. You can do anything you want with the money. And then you get paid once a month. They've paid almost $2 million out in just the savings bonus alone already as of last weekend. The matching bonus is a bonus that is phenomenal, in my opinion. Dr. Fred Cooper says, Rick, when you get down to 7 levels, you can make as much money in matching bonus that you can make in all the other compensation plans that we offer. We make 15% base commission on every single person we personally sponsor. We earn 10% of the people they sponsor. 5% of the people those people sponsor going down 7 generations, not levels. You could have somebody on your 5th level, and that starts your 1st generation. Folks, this is about building teams. This is about helping people succeed in this business. This has dynamic compression, so when somebody quits, they're there, but everybody shifts up. If they become active 3 months later, it just shifts back down again. So they pay out all the matching bonus. Some companies have little loopholes, and they just put it in their pocket, in their bank. They don't tell people it's hidden because those things are complicated, but ARIIX is about being fair. They pay out 50% of sales, not points. A lot of companies say, we pay out 50% of points. Yeah, we pay out 50% of sales to the field. That is so amazing. And the things they're doing. ARIIX just implemented a cost of living increase. They said, we're going to now give you a line item on your commission statement and give you 2% cost of living increase on your base commission. So you earn X amount in your base commission, we're going to add 2% more onto it. That is like unreal. Other people get a cost of living increase, why shouldn't you? They're taking and changing this entire industry. The other big thing is the Founders Club. Become an industry icon with unprecedented rights and the power as you're seated on the ARIIX executive table. These representatives will now share in the profit of the company. Several representatives have been inducted into the Founders Club just recently in June, 7 people. And then just last weekend, some more people in the Asia market. And what ARIIX said is they said, when we're profitable, they're not profitable yet. Because they are profitable, they're taking all their money, investing it back into the business. So, but when they're at a point where they're giving dividends out, the ARIIX, 7 owners of ARIIX, is going to split 50-50 with themselves and the people that make it into the Founders Club. And once you're inducted into the Founders Club, you are in it forever. Not for lifetime, forever. There's a huge difference. Forever means multiple generations. When you pass, it goes on to your family. As long as they keep your business active, you're in the Founders Club. You will get dividends from ARIIX. Now that is unbelievable. An industry first, and I think will be very hard for somebody to duplicate. That's the kind of people that we're working with at ARIIX. That's the kind of people that are going to take us to a multi-billion-dollar company, because it is attracting all kinds of people that are tired of the stuff that goes on in the industry by people that are trying to make fast money. I'll leave it there. They have events and cruises and trips. I've been on these. These are fun and exciting. There's all this kind of stuff there. We have the BOSS, the business orientation system that Tim Sales has developed along with Robert Allen. And they teach and take you through this process. And you should watch this like you're going to college. You should watch it multiple times, because you can't get everything out of it at once. And if you haven't seen it and you're on this webinar and you're a representative, I challenge you to go watch it again, because they've added several things to it. It's a powerful training platform. So the decision is yours. If you're a guest on the call this evening, or maybe you're in the business, you need to, don't change, but you got to ask yourself, where will your dreams be this time next year? Or you got to take charge of your life. You got to implement a plan to change today. Draw a line in the sand and get out of your comfort zone. Work outside of that box and see how many no's you can get before you get a yes. You should get 8 no's before you get 2 yeses. And when you can get that into your mind, that they're not saying no to you, okay, you are unstoppable. Now let me show you some of the packs. We have we have multiple packs, but we have a member pack, which is a 2-line pack. It generates 150 points. Remember, we're trying to optimize with 13,334 points, right? You need quite a few people, 98 some people I think it is, to optimize on each line. You get a power line to pay line. The pay line can earn $2,000 when it's optimized, same thing, plus bonuses, about $2,800 when you had the bonuses savings in place. You get 3 months of the X Office Pro Tools and a variety of products. The estimated cost on this is a range from $240 to $390, because I think there's like 6 packs. The 2X membership is optional. That doubles all the bonuses here. So as you see, you get 2 lines with this, and this is an example of a member pack. Okay? Business pack, a little bit better. It's a 3-line pack. 500 points. You need, 27 people on each line, and you're optimized, right? No matter who brings them in, you or all the people below you, because it's all based on points, right? Just math. You get 1 power line, 2 pay lines. Each pay line can earn $2,000 a week, $4,000 plus bonuses. You get the 2X membership. The auto balance pays about 33% more than the 2-line pack does. You get 12 months of the ARIIX Office tools. You get 1 event pass to the convention. And you get a great variety of products. Here's an example over here. The estimated cost is $745 to $780. And these packs change a little bit, because the fact is we have new product lines coming in. We got new products being introduced and stuff like that. Okay? And the best pack of all we have right now is our Elite pack. It's 4 lines, 1,000 points. You need 13 people about on 2 lines, and you're optimized for the week. You rank in title advance. You make about $2,800, but with 3 pay lines, you can make 6,000 plus bonuses, because there's a total of 4 lines there. 2X memberships included. You can make 50% more on your matching bonus than you do a 2-line. You get 18 months of the office tools. You get 2 event passes and a great variety of products. The pricing on this is about $1,300 to $1,360, depending what packs. There's like 3 different packs right now to pick from that have different products in it. And they have some other packs down the road that they'll continue to bring forward. So if you're a guest on this webinar, I invite you to get back to the person that invited you, and they'll answer any questions on how to get started. We have everything. The presentation is available online at arixpresentation.com. It's actually a presentation that I developed with Dr. Fred Cooper. You see most of it here, but the one online has audios with it and a lot more detail. So I want to thank you for attending the webinar this evening. I appreciate it. And I'm going to pause the webinar, and I will take any questions that you have if you have some questions. So let me just go over here and click over here and turn the recording off.